Okay, we are going to break down a really powerful science-backed technique for last-minute revision that actually works. So if you've ever felt that pre-exam panic, you are in exactly the right place. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. It's that sinking feeling of dread when a huge test or a big presentation is just hours away. We call it the revision panic. So, picture this. The exam is tomorrow. Your brain feels completely jammed. You're just staring at this mountain of notes, and you have this nagging feeling that your usual methods, well, they just aren't going to cut it this time. And you know what? That feeling is absolutely right. Here's the thing. Just passively rereading your notes is one of the worst ways to learn. It gives you this false sense of confidence because, yeah, the information looks familiar on the page, but you haven't actually checked if you can pull it out of your own head from scratch. But what if there was a better way? A powerful and honestly, a surprisingly simple alternative? Let's talk about the 30-second solution. The core idea is incredibly simple. It's called the half-minute revision strategy, and it's literally just the act of creating and reciting a 30-second spoken explanation for any single concept. That's it. In that one simple move, you stop being a passive reader and you become an active teacher. 30 seconds. Yeah, that is all it takes for each concept. Think about it. In less time than it takes to watch a commercial, you can lock in a key idea way more effectively than just staring at a page for 10 minutes. This is the very definition of working smarter, not harder. So, you're probably thinking, okay, sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, let's break it down. Here's your step-by-step guide to crafting that perfect explanation. It's just 4 simple steps. First, pick one single concept. Don't try to boil the ocean. Next, pull out the 2 or 3 most important ideas about it. Third, and this is the magic part, speak your summary out loud for about 30 seconds. And finally, you refine and repeat. And listen, if you stumble or get stuck, that is fantastic news. Seriously, it's not a failure. It's like a little spotlight showing you exactly where the gap in your knowledge is, so you can fix it and then try again. So why does this ridiculously simple trick work so well? Well, this isn't just some random study hack. It's actually rooted in how our brains are literally wired to learn. Let's get into the science of it. This is the key difference. On one side, you have passive cramming, rereading, highlighting, basically just crossing your fingers and hoping something sticks. But on the other side, you have active explanation. This forces your brain to actually engage. You have to find the words, structure the idea, and connect all the dots. You're building the knowledge, not just looking at it. And the benefits of doing this are huge. First off, it forces your brain to retrieve information from memory, which is so much harder and so much more effective than just recognizing it on a page. That struggle to explain a concept out loud instantly shows you what you don't really get. And every single time you do this, you're building stronger, more durable pathways in your brain, which is what gives you that amazing long-term retention. All right, enough theory. Now it is your turn to master this. Let's talk about putting this incredibly powerful strategy into action, like right now. This quote really says it all. The process of retrieving an explanation is what makes memories stronger and more lasting. See, it's not about how much information you can cram in, it's about proving you can pull it back out whenever you need it. That is true learning. So, I'll leave you with this question. Now that you know how simple and powerful this is, what is the very first topic you are going to master in the next 30 seconds?